so much better here, Jim, than in stuffy, smoky old London.
She was a fine, tall woman, black hair, quick and fierce, and flint sparks in her eyes.
I could be at home here, old Jim, with the ships and the men that sail in them.
But as I hope for God's mercy, gentlemen, when my little wife Mary was with me, I had never a thought for Miss Sarah Cushing, and that I swear.
Shall we take a turn a little further, then?
Why not? I've half an hour or so before Mary gets back from her shopping.
It's good to have your company. When one knows so few people in Liverpool as I do. If you and Mary are both out of the place, I'm sure I become as cantankerous as any old maid.
Oh, you're not old, Sarah. Not you.
Thank you, kind sir.
4 years my Mary's senior? That's nothing.
Mary is a child still, to her sisters at least.
It had seemed to me on occasion that she would make times and places where she could be alone with me. But I thought nothing of it for some weeks.
I've made your coffee.
Where's Mary then?
She's just out to pay some accounts. Sit down, Jim. I've got your meal nearly ready too.
I'd rather wait, Sarah.
Aren't you hungry?
I am, yes.
Then come on.
No, it's just I'd rather we ate as a family.
Oh, Jim. Can't you be happy for just 5 minutes without Mary?
She's my wife.
But it's a poor compliment to me, isn't it? For so short a time you can't be content with my company.
And then I knew.
Is that not so?
That's all right, my lass.
There.
I had just put out my hand to her, in a kindly way, no more. And her clasp burned as if with a fever. We didn't speak. What was there to say? I saw it all in her eyes. So, I took my hand back again from hers.
Steady, old Jim.
She hated me from the moment of that rejection.
Heaven has no rage like love to hatred turned.
And you may think me a fool for it, but I let her go on biding with us, for Mary's sake.
Did Sarah Cushing show you any overt malice?
She avoided me, but she and Mary were never apart.
Husband and wife do grow away from each other, Mary, you know, after a time.
And I found myself left aside from them more and more.
But so soon? Oh, I suppose it's in their nature. And then Jim's away so much. Don't you worry for him?
Less now I have your company, Sarah. And when he's back home...
Yes.
Well, he has the both of us to talk to. And when I have to go out...
Yes.
Is that something wrong?
Not really.
Sarah?
Mary... I'd rather not find myself alone with him again.
What do you mean?
My God, how that woman could hate. Even to poison my own wife's mind against me.
So you say, Browner, but that's never been reckoned an excuse for murder.
I don't excuse myself. Aren't I being punished for it?
Maybe you are. You certainly will be.
Well, as I tell you, I don't care. And don't care was hung. For a sheep as for a lamb. So I broke my blue ribbon, started drinking hard again, poisoned my mind as Sarah was doing for Mary. All against myself, you see. And she, who'd always been so blithe and trusting, became now irritable, suspicious.
Is that surprising, huh? When you talk to drink and violence?
Not against her.
Man, you killed her.
I never looked on her with anything but love before.
Who was the man?
Sarah brought him into my house. He was a dashing, swaggering chap, Fairbairn. Smart and curled. Good company, I won't deny it. Wonderful, polite ways. And he could talk. Oh, he could talk about what he'd seen. And he'd seen half the world. Our door became always open to him, for he was a friend to us all. It was a month or more. I never suspected a thing. But it takes only a little mischance, and then all a man's peace is gone forever.
How glad I am to see. Why, Jim,
Who did you think I was?
why are you home so soon?
Why are you so disappointed to see me?
What have you been doing?
Did you think I was him?
No, who?
Fairbairn. Did you hope I was Fairbairn?
Whatever gave you that idea? Jim!
But I knew. There was no other step she could have mistaken for mine.
Jim, have you been drinking?
If I could have seen him then, I should have killed him.
Don't look at me like that, Jim, don't.
What kind of company have you been keeping?
What kind of company are you now to me?
Where's Sarah?
What has she got to do with this?
Don't you question me.
Jim, don't!
Where is she?
She's in the parlour.
He'd been in and out of my house with his soft, tricky ways. And that devil sister of hers who thought she could turn me against my wife by encouraging them.
What is it with you, Jim?
Alec Fairbairn.
Alec? Why are you angry with Alec?
Sarah. This man, Fairbairn, I never want to find him here again in my house.
He's good company, Jim. And especially when you're not at home. Mary and I need someone to talk to.
Yes, you're like that, aren't you?
What?
I tell you, he is not to come here again.
But why ever not, Jim?
Because I order it.
Well, I can see if my friends are not good enough for this house, then neither am I.
You can do what you like about it.
Your wife's own sister?
It gives you no right to put your fancy friends between a man and his wife. And you listen to me well, Sarah Cushing. If that Alec Fairbairn shows his face here again, I'll send you one of his ears as a keepsake.
And so you did.
Only it was Miss Susan, not Miss Sarah Cushing, who received the package.
Because you didn't know those two sisters had fallen out as well. That Miss Sarah had left Croydon 2 months ago.
I never meant to hurt any but Sarah. I swear it.
For so well-meaning a man, you seem to have a remarkable facility for harm.
I was not my own master. Sarah left Liverpool. Mary began first to fear me, then to hate me. And as I was driven more to the drink, I could see she despised me as well. Then came this week. Misery and ruin. Monday, I sailed in the May Day on the afternoon tide. 7 days we were to have been away, but we sprang a plate. Had to put back into Liverpool. What a surprise for Mary, I thought. And it was. She was with him. With Fairbairn. On a day out to New Brighton. The drink and the jealousy had fairly turned my brain. They took a boat out. I followed.
I don't ever want to have to go back.
It was just as if they'd been given into my hands.
Oh, good. I was beginning to think you were getting bored with my company.
The calm sea haze was like a curtain all around us.
Somebody's there. Another boat.
Hello there!
It's like a dream now. But that afternoon, I seemed to have all Niagara in my head.
Slow up! There's a boat ahead of you!
My God, shall I ever forget their faces?
You'll have us over!
No!
You mad fool!
Should be long away!
Damn your black soul to hell!
He came at me with an oar. He must have seen death in my eyes.
Not here! You'll kill us all!
Let her go! Let her...
No!
I would have spared her for all my madness.
Alec, my love, my love!
She went to him.
Oh, you murdering, bloody...
If Sarah had been there, by the Lord, she should have joined them. But as it was, it gave me a kind of savage joy to think how she would feel when she saw the signs of her meddling's result. Then I tied the bodies into the boat. and stove in a plank.
Rejoined your ship and posted the proof of your crime from your first port of call.
And that's the whole truth of it. Now do what you will with me. You can't punish me any more than I am.
A sordid affair, gentlemen.
Will you recover the bodies?
The Cheshire Constabulary can try. Food for fishes only, fitted by my guess. Browner's statement will be enough. Mind you, without his fit of remorse, we should have had precious little evidence.
But the ears, Lestrade.
Well, could have been anyone's without a matching body.
I think not.
No, indeed. There is no part of the body which varies so much as the human ear.
And the female ear in that cardboard box was an exact match for Miss Susan Cushing's. The victim was clearly a blood relation.
A very close one.
We had already a whiff of the sea, you'll remember, from the evidence of the package. Now we discovered that there were two other Cushing sisters, one of whom had the same initial as Miss Susan and had recently lived with her in Croydon, and the younger sister, Mary, was married to a steward on the London and Liverpool shipping line. I think the connections are now obvious.
Obvious perhaps in retrospect. But you had no proof of the second body's identity. Suppose Mr. and Mrs. Browner had both been murdered. By an unsuccessful lover, say.
It was a clear possibility, and easily solved by the dispatch of a telegram to the Liverpool police. I inquired if Mrs. Browner were at home and if her husband had departed on the May Day. As soon as I had the reply, I was able to give you, Lestrade, the name of the murderer.
Ah, you make it appear so prosaic, Holmes.
So much of everyday police work is just that, Doctor.
I'm sorry, Watson. I cannot always supply your avid readers with the most spectacular feats of detection. You may obfuscate the telegram if you find it too everyday. Say I deduced the entire business by mere force of close reason.
I shall tell the truth, Holmes, as always.
In The Cardboard Box, Sherlock Holmes was played by Clive Merrison and Dr. Watson by Michael Williams, with Kevin Whately as Jim Browner and Stephen Thorne as Inspector Lestrade. Mary Browner was played by Teresa Gallagher, Alex Fairbairn by James Telfer, Sarah Cushing by Rachel Atkins, Susan Cushing by Diana Payan, McElroy by Dominic Letts, Inspector Montgomery by John Evitts, and Annabelle by Una Beeson. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The violinist was Leonard Friedman. The Cardboard Box was dramatized for radio by Roger Danes and directed by Patrick Rayner.